Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a quick little video. So many of you have been asking about my new pasta maker, my electric one. I'm getting ready to make some pasta for dinner tonight, so I thought I would show you how it works. So this should be a pretty quick video because it is a quick and easy process. I purchased this. It was not sponsored, so came out of my own pocket. It is a Hamilton Beach pasta maker. I will tell you, the first one I got was not working. I was having all kind of issues with it. So Doug looked at it, because I, of course, right away think it's user error. Doug looked at it and figured out exactly what was wrong with it. So we called the company and they sent me a brand new one. So this one works perfectly. So I am going to make some pasta for dinner. I'm going to be making penne pasta. I have used this for spaghetti. I've used it for linguine. I have used it for noodles. And I have used it for lasagna, penne, all of it. Comes with a whole bunch of different discs. So when I turn you around, I'll show you that. But today we're going to be making penne because for dinner tonight, I am making penne alla Betsy. So let me turn you around. Let me show you what it comes with, and then we'll get making that pasta. Okay, so it comes with the machine. This is the machine where the motor and everything is housed. It has a digital touch screen. It also has this little drawer here that slides in, and this is where it holds all of your attachments for the different pastas. This is the one for the penne. Actually, this is the one for noodles. This is fettuccine. This is lasagna. The lasagna and the penne are a two-piece one. You've got your angel hair, your thin spaghetti, and your thick spaghetti. This is the insert for the penne, and this is the insert for the lasagna. So everything stores right in that little drawer, right in the machine, which is nice. This is the mixing bowl. This is the cover for the mixing bowl. And this is also where the liquid goes in. You'll see that. This holds on these attachments for the pasta. This is the mixing paddle. This is the extruder. And then it comes with a measuring cup for the water and the flour and, of course, an instruction book. Looks like a lot of pieces, but totally easy to use. Okay, so the first thing we do is take our mixing paddle and put it into the mixing bowl. And then we just put the mixing bowl right into the machine until it clicks in. Then we take the extruder, put that right in. And then, like I said, with the penne, it is two different parts. So that goes in like that and goes right here. Our collar goes on, fingertip tight. And that's how you set it up. Next thing we do is start adding our ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to zero out the scale. That is the awesome thing about this. It has a scale built in, so you don't actually have to measure your flour. You can weigh it right in here. It did say 0, but I'm going to zero it out anyway, just to make sure. And then we're going to start adding our ingredients. Okay, so now I'm not even going to use the measure that comes with it because I just use the scale. I want to make 1 pound of pasta, so I am going to use 400 grams of flour. So you can see the scale going up as I put the flour in. I am just using unbleached, organic, all-purpose flour. I haven't started branching out yet with any other flours, but I do intend to. I'd like to try kamut flour. I'd like to try semolina and whole wheat. So I'm just taking it up to 400 grams. Bingo. 400 on the money. Well, now it's 403. Close enough. Next thing we're going to do, now it says 407. I'll take a little bit out just to be precise. There we go. I'm going to put the lid on. And then I am going to select my program. You can do it manually, you can do it automatic, you can do it any way you want. I am just going to select pasta. It flashes to tell you how much water to put in. I found that I always need just a little bit more than it tells me. And then we're going to get the liquid ready, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm going to show you how we get the liquid ready. Okay, for this recipe, we are going to be using an egg. You can use all water, but I like an egg pasta. I think it's a richer pasta. So I just place the measuring cup on the scale, zero it out, put my egg in, and see how much that weighs. And then I beat the egg slightly. And then we are going to add water to measure out 140 milliliters. I have found that 140 milliliters works perfectly for me. Usually I end up adding another teaspoon in during the mixing, but starting with 140 is perfect. So I'm just going to measure that out. And then I'm going to use the fork again to incorporate the egg and the water together. Next, we have to add the egg mixture to the flour mixture. All we do is press the start button, and the flour will start mixing, and we add the liquid mixture right in through the slot on the top in a slow, steady stream. If there's any pieces of egg or anything, you can just push it in with a fork. I just didn't beat that up too well. And then we let it go. If you can see, here, let me turn the camera. So you can see it mixing, and it's also counting down. It's flashing mix, and it needs to mix for another minute and 50 seconds. And then it will go into a wait period while the pasta is resting. Once the pasta rests, then we will start to extrude it. Okay, the pasta is done mixing, and now it's going to rest for 6 minutes. I chose one of the pre-programmed programs. I chose the pasta, and it mixes it, it rests it, and then it extrudes it. If you choose the quick pasta, it skips the resting part. I like the pasta to rest. I think you get a better product. You can also just knead it manually with the knead button. There's a whole bunch of different ways to use it. But now it is going to rest. Once it rests, we will be back and we will start cutting it. So now it is on the extrude phase, and you can see it coming out. It usually starts kind of slow until it gets its mojo going, and I usually cut off the first little pieces just to make sure I get a nice product. Once it starts flowing fast, so you definitely need to stand there and be ready to cut it, especially with penne. You can probably let the spaghetti go and go and go and cut it at the very end, but I like to stand there and cut it into size right away. So you decide how long you want to make it. You can make it as short or as long as you want. You can use the penne tool and make very small pieces and turn it into elbow macaroni. But I like a nice, probably 1.5 inches for my penne. So I'll just guide it out, take my knife, slice it right down. I lay it out on a plate. and just keep going. The nice thing about this, you do not have to dry the pasta. You can cook it immediately. You can also store it in the refrigerator in an airtight container for up to 3 days or freeze it for 3 months. Personally, I like to make it right away because that's the point of having fresh pasta. So I am just going to keep cutting and keep cutting until our pound of pasta is all done. I'll be back to show you the full plate. So here is our finished pasta. I always weigh my finished pasta. This time I got 15.5 ounces, so just under a pound. Last time I got 17.2 ounces, just over a pound. So I do like to weigh it each time just so I know exactly how much I have and how many points I have. The only downside to this machine, as you can see, is there is a little bit of dough left. If I was making this by hand, I'd use every bit, but there is a little left over. I hate to waste, but to make pasta this quick and this easy, it's okay with me. The next thing we need to do is cook the pasta. Well, my friends, as per Hot Mess JPP, I did not get the pasta recorded while I was cooking it. Long story. Anyway, you know how to cook pasta. You bring a pot of water to a boil. You salt it like the sea. When it boils, you throw the pasta in. The only difference with the homemade pasta is that it does not take long to cook at all. Spaghetti, like thin spaghetti, only takes like a minute or two. The penne takes a little bit longer. I do the penne for like just under 4 minutes. So it does cook really quick. So I do apologize that I did not show you that, but like I said, it's boiling water. You guys got that. You're all such good cooks. So that is it. There is my quick little video on how to use my new electric pasta maker. We absolutely love it. You have fresh homemade pasta in 15 minutes. And let me tell you, the difference, you can totally taste the difference. Right, Doug? Where's Doug?
It's amazing.
He just popped up from the dishwasher.
Yeah, it's amazing. The fresh pasta it's not comparable.
And it's quick. Like, you can do it when you come home from work, because while the pasta's making, while the machine's working, you prepare the rest of the dinner or whatever. Quick and easy. And like I said, you can also, I think I said this, you can store it up to 3 days in the fridge or 3 months in the freezer. So there's that too. Personally, I like to just make it fresh. So thank you for watching. Sorry I screwed up the ending. Shocking. And that was it. So I will see you all for grocery haul and menu and a little grocery haul tomorrow. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.